Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be planning for the week of April 15th through the 21st, and I'm using the Scribble Prints Co 9-year anniversary kit, which was this punk planner set, and I'm using the matching foil that came with it, which is the black punk foil bundle. But I am supplementing it because I have used it before with a Planner Choco bottom washi, which is like the drippy smiley faces, and I'm also going to be using some Scribble Prints Co black bougie boxes because, as you know guys, I'm not a huge fan of fun delays. So I didn't really like the black date dot on top of the date cover, so I did pull out my lavender hollow version of the punk bundle because it has the same number fonts, like the numbers are in the same font. So I just decided to use those lavender hollow numbers because it doesn't make a huge difference to the bundle unless I just somehow use it at on the same kind of dates. But I like the way they look. I didn't bring any other lavender hollow, just the numbers, but they really pop and match on the date covers, which I like. Yeah, so apologies I didn't have my other two planned with me for the last 2 weeks because I ended up planning them by myself. I just was in the mood to do that. But at the end of this video, I will flip back and show you those two spreads since we will be in the planner at the end. Just so you can have a look at them because it's going to be a while before the flip through happens for January, February, March, then April, May, June. So it wouldn't be around until like July unless I keep the flip throughs for just Planmas, but I guess we'll see. But anyway, just talking. So yeah, we'll finish up the spread here in a second. So I am just going to. That's probably enough of watching me put down the whole kit. I think it came out so pretty. I use this cool font for April. This is from a shop that's closed now. It's called Less Than Misfit, and I'm very, very sad because they have very cool monthly scripts, but alas, they're closed now, but I thought this came out really well. And yeah, shall we just get into the day by day? I do love the patterns in this set, so when I love patterns, I like to use them a lot. Yes, I didn't really have a lot of videos go up this week, so I didn't really have any to put in. So we're just going to do everything else. So I'm going to put in work. So first we have obviously Coffee Monday as per usual. And I'm using a couple of Halloween stickers that I brought out for this. I feel like I can move this over. It's not as big as I thought it was going to be compared to the script. Yeah, that looks better. I thought that was a fun coffee cup to bring out from Hello Petite Paper. And then, I have like this bat planner from SPC just with play with stickers. I think this is when I was just putting the stickers down for the previous week just for myself. And then of course we were doing work. We were working on a custom for SPC this week. And then other than the custom, we also got mochi donuts delivered. So I'm going to put all of these. I'm going to put that in with the new mochi donut sticker, which I'm so happy about. And then, so here we get the little mochi donut because I love mochi so much. They have mochi donuts, and then they also have mochi ice cream. So we got those as well as a treat for another day. Then we cooked our leftover roast chicken. We had a bunch of leftovers, both roast vegetables and chicken. So we turned it into a chicken pie. Just cooked it up with, I don't think we added too much. We added some leek and obviously cream. And then we just put puff pastry over it and baked it as a pie. Super good, and it was nice to get 2 meals out of that roast chicken. And then we watched Bob's Burgers, and then I played some Stardew Valley. That's a pretty typical day for this week. Alright, so let's start on Saturday. Saturday, it was payday. I think I'm actually going to use a chubby little thing for that because of the script I used. Yeah, payday. Then I'm going to use another chubby. Then I washed towels. And then we also did some more work. Obviously, I can't tell you much about the custom, but I don't know. Actually, I feel like this spread kind of goes with the custom a little bit. Just in terms of vibes, I guess. I don't think that gives it away at all, but it was a fun little custom, but it does have like the alternative vibes to it, which is always fun to do for Andrea. Did some work, washed the towels. Then I did, what do I want to use for this? Maybe just a little thing. I was reading my book, Leviathan Falls, which is the very last Expanse book. And as we speak, as I film this, I have 1 hour and 41 minutes left, and it's kind of nuts, so I'm looking forward to getting back into it. I might spread these out a bit since we have the space. Yeah, I'm almost finished The Expanse, although there is there's a novella that's in timeline-wise goes after the last book. So I still have the novella, and then we also have the first volume of the graphic novels that I showed you. Well, the first novel of the comic books is really what they are, which I showed you in my last haul. So I have that to read. So we're not entirely done with the Expanse world just yet. But yeah, this last book is crazy. So I was reading that, played some Stardew Valley, and then we got Pups delivered. That's a hot dog place here. I love the name Pups. It's just the best. But it's really, really tasty. We just really felt like it on a Tuesday. And then I was just binge watching some YouTube, just watching little Simsy play Stardew Valley at the moment. It really is my current focus. Okay. So Wednesday, I did have some planning time, but I want to see how I want to do this. So this is the work. I'll put that in the middle. And then maybe we could do one of these for planning time. And then we could do a solid. Oh no, we'll do a one of these for the last thing. Cool, okay. So I did have some more planning time on Wednesday. I can't remember what I was doing, but maybe I did the base for this spread. I can't remember. Or is it, I think actually I did the base for this spread on Monday, and then this day I was doing the last week's planning. And then I played some more Stardew Valley. I was able to actually do a bit of, did the old fun thing of, I did some work, I played an hour of the video game, then I went back to my work, and then, hippity hoppity, bibbity boppity. I was able to just switch it around a little bit and, not just have to look at one thing all day long. So that was good. Usually I can't switch on and off like that and then go back, but I was able to. But yeah, I draw something in the work and then I felt a bit bleh, so then I played a little bit of Stardew Valley, but then I went back to work afterwards. Yeah, that's what I mean. It was good. And then of course I was reading. I could also read an audio. I can listen to an audiobook while I play Stardew Valley, so that's nice. It's pretty mindless farming work, and I usually pause it if there's like dialogue or something. Read, then we had Bob's Burgers, and then we made enchiladas, and they were really tasty. So yeah, we're making like 2 lots of it this week, so we have some meal prep of enchiladas, and that'll be good. And then again, watching some YouTube. And that is the first half of the week. We've got a bunch of like fun deco stuff to put on at the end, like these safety pins, so that'll be fun. But let's get back into the rest of the spread. Thursday, we had the Italy new release. So my Italy art came out, which was fun. Let me have a look here. I want to use that. And then I'll just use a chubby little thing in here. Okay, so my Italy new release came out, and I thought it'd be fun to use like maybe this little, I was looking at my Italian food sticker doodle sheet from SPC, and I was like, oh, this gelato would fit really well. So I used the little gelato sticker for that, because I do like to theme my new release stickers around the release. Then I just had some sticker time. I was just pulling stickers and planning stuff. Yeah, I think so. Do I have a film in here? I do. So Saturday, I filmed like my May kit lineup and stuff, so I was messing a bit with that. And then, okay, on the end of the day, I'm gonna put this down for Stardew Valley. And then this will be for dinner. For dinner, we had delivery ramen from a restaurant called Gen. Let me see, can I fit another chubby? Yeah. Love the chubby little things so much. Again, I was reading Leviathan Falls. And we watched some Bob's Burgers. I think it's, yeah, the next day, I think we caught up, or we were done with Bob's Burgers for a bit. Binge watching Bob's Burgers gets a bit hard by the end, because I feel like they get really repetitive in the stories they tell. Like they do a lot of storytelling, like AU kind of episodes, and then I don't know, there's a lot of repeat stories the longer you go on and binge watch it. So we got a bit tired of Bob's Burgers. So Friday we decided to start putting in our, if you saw my last haul, I pulled a full Blu-ray collection of Psych, which is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. So we've restarted watching that, and I love it so much. It's so good. If you missed my little spiel in the haul, Psych is like a procedural, like a police cop procedural. There's like murders and things. But the Sean, the guy who's like solving basically all of it, is he doesn't want to be a cop, but he's been trained in really good observation, a little bit like Sherlock, but he's like no to be a cop, but he will help them out as like a private detective. But he gets away with his powers of observation and being able to, investigate crimes in the way that he wants by pretending to be psychic. So people think he's psychic, but yeah, he's just pretending, and it's pretty fun and just timeless. So good. So it starts in 2006, the show, and it's not too bad. I don't think it's dated too much. And I feel like Sean as a character gets better. There's a lot of growth in all the characters, which is really nice. But I'll stop talking about it now, because I already did this spiel in my sticker haul, and I was better at talking in that than I am today, so apologies. Okay, so Friday we were doing the lead down to the end of the work. I was able to finish this day. I was working, I was reading, but I was having boot ADHD brain because I had scheduled Posty to come pick up a parcel from me. I didn't know actually I could do this, so I was very excited, but it's a birthday package to send to Andrea. But then I put boot ADHD brain because I was waiting for this guy to show up. It was really hard to work because I was like in waiting mode. So it was a little on and off. But I did put it in here because I did waste a little bit of my day. But in the end, I still finished within time. I think I finished about 5 p.m. So it was pretty good in the end. Okay. So then I want to put in. I think at the bottom, this night we also made some brownies for a treat, which was fun. And then, as I said, okay, I'm going to put this here, and then we'll put do you have a chubby little thing left over? We do. Anyway, they did pick up the package about just after 12 p.m., so I was able to do a bit more work through the afternoon. So then I was able to send the files to Andrea, and I got these little pineapples from Planner Hannah, and I've only got them in silver, gold, and hollow. I just sneezed, but I'm going to cut that out. Apologies. I can't believe I'm sneezing, but right now I'm looking out my window and we have just a full snowstorm happening. Yes, it is April 23rd. It's actually Andrea's birthday today, so happy belated birthday to you, Andrea, as you're watching this. But I've already sent you a message anyway, but on WhatsApp. But yeah, so it's snowing, full on snowing right now outside. It's all stuck to the tree. It looks very beautiful, but hello, it's almost May. Yeah. And of course, they've picked up all the gravel that they use so you don't slip on the snow. And everyone's changed their tires to summer tires, and all the trams are broken because they put away the de-icing stuff. Oh my god, it's a mess. It's a mess out there, but oh well. What was I saying? Yeah, I only have these pineapples in those 3 colors, so I'm just using a hollow one here. It'd be nice. I suppose I could order. She still has them on her shop, so I suppose I should order them in other foils like white and black. But because the huge thing about Psych is that in the first episode, the actor who plays Sean James Rodriguez, he improvised a line where he picked up a pineapple and was like, "Should we slice this for the road?" And then for some reason they thought that was amazing, and every single episode has a hidden pineapple in it, which I've been forgetting to even bother to look. But yeah, there are hidden pineapples throughout the show. So the pineapple's a big like icon of Psych. So I did buy those little icons to go with watching Psych. Although I didn't have any more Psych scripts, and I do want to use them, so I'm ordering them from Planet Choco today. So I'm going to leave this blank, but the pineapple lets me know. Okay, so let me fill this out. Alright, and I'll leave Psych empty so I can use the script when it eventually comes in. So, Saturday. Lazy old Saturdays. How am I going to put this in? I'm just trying to think of how much room I have. So, I'm going to put this at the bottom. Put this at the top. Basically, on Saturday, Locke started playing Final Fantasy 16. I think it's because the last DLC finally came out, and Locke prefers to have all the DLC done before they start playing a game because they're not going to want to return to it after they've finished it and then they have extra DLC, so we've been waiting for the DLC to come out so we can play Final Fantasy 16. So yeah, I'm putting that on the bottom. We're basically like they're playing Final Fantasy and I'm playing Stardew together in the living room. So that's fun. We're just playing our games together, and it's been a really good game so far. I do enjoy the Final Fantasy games. Okay. Let me put this in. Alright, so first of all, up here we have obviously Stardew Valley, which I played for a lot of the day. And then we watched some psych episodes while we cut up some of the cardboard boxes, which we actually cut them all up. So now we just have to take them downstairs to throw them out. And if you're new here and you don't know why I have to cut up cardboard boxes, it's because the trash room in my building is actually tubes. So you put all your trash rubbish down these tubes that go underground. So you can't actually fit whole cardboard boxes down the cardboard recycling tube, so we have to cut them all up. It's become a lot easier since we bought electric scissors or electric box cutter. It's been really good. I highly recommend if you have to cut up a lot of boxes to buy an electric box cutter because it's so much easier. But yeah, so we're doing all that. We just end up hoarding them because it's just so annoying. But anyway, I have some new grocery. We have a lot of boxes also because of mail, but also we get our groceries delivered and they come in big boxes instead of bags. So, yeah, I'm looking at 4 of them. I have to go cut up after this probably just to keep on top of it. But yeah, so we cut up boxes. All right, and then the rest of Saturday I filmed my pre-plan with me and my make it lineup, which is coming on Friday. And then we had, I put like a whole bunch of our meals in here. I can't remember, what did we have actual meal? I can't remember now. I think we had leftover enchiladas, did we? But we had chips and salsa as a fun sort of snack. Chips and salsa, and then we also had some pineapple long drink or long caro. So I won't get into it, but there's like this whole like cans of gin mixed drinks that are called long drink or long caro here, long caro in Finland. And it's like a national cocktail basically, but they bring out seasonal flavors that are mixed with the gin. The original is gin and grapefruit, and it's really good. But in the warmer months, this spring, summer, they brought out gin and pineapple or gin and lemonade. And we are very much firmly on the gin and pineapple side. I feel like there's been a lot of like, are you a gin and pineapple person or not? And we love the pineapple. So we had those drinks for a nice Saturday evening, just like 1 can each. And then I played Stardew and Locke played Final Fantasy. So that was really nice Saturday. Final Fantasy XVI 16. Alright. So, Sunday, we ordered our groceries for delivery came actually on Monday. They had times free on Monday, which was nice. And then again, Locke played Final Fantasy. And I played Stardew Valley just together, side by side. And then the main character in Final Fantasy 16, his name is Clive. And while Locke was playing, I had the birth of a baby dinosaur. And I was like, what name should we call this dinosaur? Because my first dinosaur is called Gene, because that's actually what came up on the randomizer automatically on the game Stardew Valley. So my first dinosaur is called Gene, and then it was making me think of Bob's Burgers. And then Locke was like, Clive should be your next dinosaur. So I have Gene and Clive as my little dinosaurs. I love how I swapped the IV in my second writing of it. So now it looks like I'm playing 14. Anyway, we all know what I mean. 16. Final Fantasy. And I'm using these doodles because Locke is playing on the PlayStation 5. And this game is basically why we bought a PlayStation 5, which is maybe a little silly, but yeah. Otherwise, there's not a lot of games on PlayStation 5. If you have one, what do you play on it? Yeah, I don't know. It's just okay. Alright, and then I guess I'll use a little thing here too, because we don't have another chubby. So I've used up all my chubby little things. Alright. And then this night we made a double batch of spaghetti bolognese because actually the interesting thing was there's this whole tip about if you're trying to make like minced beef stretch longer is to use half beef and then half red lentils in the bolognese, and you actually like it's a good replacement. Or eventually you could go full red lentils, but if meat is really expensive right now, you can halve it with red lentils to make it go further. So we actually got a full like normal serve of the meat, but then we did a full serve of the red lentils to make double the batch, and I will say it's actually really nice. You don't really notice much of a difference, and there's a little extra helps save money, gets you used to a bit more flavor of like lentils if you're not used to it. And it also like a little extra nutrition there. So yeah, a good tip if you need that kind of tip. So I enjoyed the lentils in the bolognese. You don't really notice. Yeah, so we made a big batch, and then we also cooked up like all our spaghetti, and just put it in the fridge for further servings. Then we watched some Psych, and then right before bed, like Locke got into bed, and I was like, I really need to clean the bathroom for the week. So I quickly cleaned the bathroom, and then I was just binge watching little Simsy VODs in bed, but that was Sunday. Super simple. So let's get into the planner, and then we can do the deco, and I can show you the next weeks. The last weeks that you missed. Alright, zoomy zoom. Sorry, I'm just plopping this piece of paper everywhere. So this is how the spread's looking. We'll do the deco in a second, but this was last week. This was the bookish kit, and I love the way it came out. I used, you can't really see with hollow, it kind of makes it hard, but I have hollow quotes from Stormlight Archive because I was finishing The Way of Kings this day. I still have 3 more books to read on that reread, but I did want to finally finish The Expanse because Locke has. And here in Stardew Valley, I put a little update that I married Leah. She's like the artist who lives in a cabin, and I thought, perfect. And I've also been reading June Messiah as well. And then the week before that, this was Make-A-Wish, and this was for my Locke's birthday. And I used this sparkly pink foil, and I thought it turned out really cute with it. You would have seen in my pulling stickers, I did do a thing about pulling stickers for this spread. So you would have actually heard a lot about what I did this week. Yeah, just some stuff happening on this day. We did book flights to London for October, but yeah, otherwise not I think it was a very beautiful spread though. Love these two, they're very springy, and then we go into this one, but that's fine because it's snowing now, and so it's not springy anymore. So the cool thing about these I keep saying paper clips, these safety pins, is you can put them onto the boxes like that, and they look so freaking cool. So I'm just going to do it on a couple of the work boxes, these really big ones. Maybe cutting up boxes too. Ah, that looks so fun. I just love like the visual illusion it gives. Is there one that I could put it this way? Might overlay it with the sticker there. Oh yeah, and now it looks like that sticker's like safety pinned in. That's so cool. I'm going to put one of these up here, because I think it'd be nice to have a little bit of the, around the monthly here. But then we also have some skulls. We'll put that next to the ramen, although it was good ramen, but it wasn't bad ramen. It's just, that's where that skull ended up going. Put that skull there, because we've got some bigger decos we have to pay attention to here. I was pretty tight with my sticker placement this week, which is nice. Maybe I'll put this safety pin up here. All right. And find a few more places I can put these. I'll put this little one on that, my book title. Try and put them around where I can. There's not as much space on this spread. I was just so good. I was just so good at what I'm doing. I'll put some of these little stars around my pineapples. So I think that adds a little extra, especially because they're hollow and they don't stand out as much as black. Put this one by red. Okay, one more little deco. Where can this little star go with the new release? All right, that is the finished spread. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'd also love it if you would comment, just anything. If you enjoyed this video, you could comment a little skull head to keep in theme of this spread. I just love the way it came out. Finally happy I finally used it. Obviously this came out April last year and I've been waiting to use it. It kept getting pushed back, so I'm glad I finally slotted in because it is real cute. I love it. So otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day and week, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. I love you. Bye bye.